if I've not told you, I honestly, sincerely do admire you. I think you're very objective, and you're very, very calculative, and you're very, very smart and beautiful. And sometimes I lose concentration when I look at you. And I don't mean that in a flattery way, I mean that in an honest way. Because I don't like people taking advantage of my feelings.
I was never do that.
Yeah. So I just wanted to know what exactly how you feel, what it is. So I know what exactly that happens. I'm fucking high. I don't know if I remember this conversation tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'd rather say it now that I'm fucking high than I'm sober. Because I know if I'm sober, I'm not going to have this conversation. God knows I will never have this conversation.
Chris, I did tell you from the beginning that I did like you. But after you told me how you felt about me, there was literally no, it was like you saying one thing and you were not showing it. And I mean, obviously, as humans, we live more by actions than just words. So I didn't see that. It wasn't there. And so, of course, that feeling did not grow. It did not grow. The same way I felt about you 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, it's the same way I'm feeling right now. It's not growing because when not you approached me first, obviously, before I started seeing, oh, okay, the parts or sides of you that I could like. But then that was it, literally. Like if I would rate your energy based on how you feel towards me, it's like a 3/10. It's like you're selective of when you want to be around me or when you don't want to be around me. And somehow I understand you don't want to be that whole lover boy in the house thing. But then you cannot blame me for feeling more for someone that's not always around me. I've spent a lot of time with him. I have shared a lot of my stories with him, has shared his stories with me. So you can't blame me for feeling more towards that person, because that person is always around me and you're not. And I can't push you to always be around me. I cannot. And when you said yesterday that you wanted to just leave everything till we get out the house, I'm like, okay, cool, but in doing that, you have to bear in mind that I would become closer and closer and closer to this other person, because now there's literally not even any other person that I'll be having in mind. But sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I really understand where you stand, and I'm not someone to play with anybody's feelings, and that's why I've been sincere with you from the beginning. And I understand that sometimes I say one thing and something has happened, but I also want you to understand that situations change a lot. Like, the only thing constant in this life is change. Very little things can happen that will make a lot of changes. And that is bound to happen. And that's just one thing I want you to understand. So honestly, I think it's left to you to decide what you really want. You did say the other day that you didn't want anything serious. So I'm not even sure what you actually want. One day you're saying you wanted it to be serious. You wanted to be the main man in my life in the house. And then the other day when I said, when Boma said you look like someone that people would not want to date but be around, and I said I felt the same way. You said, yeah, you don't want anything serious. So I don't know if it's the same thing with you. Maybe circumstances made your decision change or whatever. But I think first of all you need to be actually sure what you want, right? Because I don't know. And also, when you're sure of what you want, you need to think of where I stand too. Am I able to offer you this thing you want? What position does this thing also puts me through? Like, as much as you should look out for yourself, if you actually feel the way you say you feel about me, then you should probably